Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha, and in today's video I'm going to talk a bit about something that kind of terrifies me. I live in Utah, and Utah is still known for earthquakes. Sorry. There we go. So I just turned 21, so I went to Vegas. Thank you guys for checking that vlog out. But, in all 21 years of my life, I have never felt an earthquake until this morning. I've always heard that they've happened in the middle of the night, but I am such a heavy sleeper that I don't feel them. And I don't wake up from them, especially when they're really small ones. So technically, I mean, I've felt them, but it's not to where I've been awake during one. Now, if you're not aware, about a year ago, me and my parents left our house and we moved into a camp trailer, which is what I'm living in now. We live in a permanent spot in a camp residency place here in Utah. This morning at 5:02 in the morning, my mom was getting up for her normal routine to wake up and get ready for work. I was asleep. I'm actually sitting on my bed right now. I was asleep, and all of a sudden my mom wakes me up and she says, "Samantha, did you feel that?" I was like, "No. What was it? What's wrong?" And she's like, I think we just had an earthquake. And I'm like, "What?" Because she was basically, the reason she asked if it was us, she both asked my dad and myself if we moved. Sorry, my neighbor just like opened their sun cover. Anyway. Anyway, so my mom asked us if we had moved. My dad and I had not moved at all. Because if you move in this trailer, it generally moves it a little bit. It's kind of with any trailer. But we hadn't moved. So my mom was like, it had been a while since we had felt an earthquake. Or since she had. She actually felt one in our previous house. And so, but she still left to go take her shower. I was like, "Mom, I want to go back to bed," because she originally wanted me to walk with her to the shower, because she didn't want to walk to the shower alone. And I was like, "Mom, it's fine. I really just want to sleep." And I'm laying on my bed, just sitting there trying to fall back asleep. All of a sudden, I feel our trailer shake again. But this was really quick. This one was really quick, and I was like, "What the fuck was that?" So I immediately thought it was just my dad moving. Not even like 2 seconds later, our trailer shook for a lot longer and a lot more violent. Like, not violent, but like it shook a lot. And it was the weirdest feeling. And I freaked out, and I was like, "Dad, did you just feel that?" He's like, "Yes." And I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Okay, I'm going to get Mom." And he's like, "Okay." And he turned on the TV and he was looking at all of it up. So I literally, on my way walking over, call my mom and I'm like, "Mom, there was another one." And she's like, "Wait, what?" And I was like, "There was another earthquake." It was like after you left, like a couple minutes later, there was another one. And she's like, "Oh, okay." And she's like, "That's weird because I didn't feel it in here." Like, and my mom was in the building at this point. I think it was also a matter of when she got into the building, it's a lot more sturdy. And it wasn't a big earthquake, it was a small one. It was a very moderate sized, or what's the word that they use? I don't remember. It's a baby one. Even my dad was like, "Oh, that's a baby." And I was like, "Okay, well you and Mom grew up in California. You're used to these. I'm not." It was the one that I felt was a 3.8. The one my mom felt was a 3.2. These are they are two separate earthquakes. They're not, the second one wasn't an aftershock, or I don't know if it really was, but they were counting them as two separate ones. So like, I was just about to use my phone to show. I'll probably have some clips up here really fast for you guys, just to show you what it was saying this morning about it. So yeah, so that's what it was saying about the earthquake, and pretty much everyone in our area was saying they felt it. It terrified the crap out of me, and then when my mom gets back from the shower, because I ended up walking back, I walked over there with her, or walked to there, and she let me in. I sat in the bathrooms with her while she was showering, and was just looking it up, trying to figure out if anything had already immediately been posted about it, and it was. Like, obviously, like, they don't want to go for long periods of time without telling anyone, oh, there was an earthquake. Like, no. But this kind of struck up a conversation my mom kept trying to talk to me about, which was the big one. And I have an anxiety about the end of the world and dying because I don't like the idea of death. I don't know, because I don't know what happens after I die. I don't know exactly, and it's more, I'm afraid of the unknown. So that's why actually one of my biggest fears is going upside down on a roller coaster, or any ride for that matter. That is one of my biggest fears. I can't do it. I haven't been able to do it since I was little. And that was actually more because of a scary movie called Final Destination 3. Actually still a good movie. I personally still enjoy it. But pretty much the reason I don't like going upside down on roller coasters is because in Final Destination 3, spoiler alert, she has like this vision. If you've ever heard of Final Destination at all, you know that it's about these kids who are having visions about what's going to happen, and they start warning people. But obviously people think they're crazy. And it's more of a matter of like, you can't cheat death. Like, if it's your time, it's your time. And even if you miss that opportunity, death will come for another. So it's just basically, so she sees this vision, and she and her friends, there's like 4 people left on this roller coaster, the rest all died, obviously. And this one's in her vision, and they go into the loop, and they get stuck at the top of the loop, and they are hanging upside down, and then their bars break, and they swing down, and they are stuck hanging by their Apple, stop! Stop clawing me, dude! And they're hanging, trying to hold on. And then, like, the roller coaster starts moving backwards, and they fall back in, but, like, and 2 people fall to their death. That is, like, my biggest fear, is on a upside-down roller coaster or upside-down ride, is you will get stuck upside down. And it induces the worst panic attacks for me. Especially because, like, I am a bigger girl. I am like, dude, if that gets stuck, oh, I'm the first one to die. Okay, Hubble? Stop, please. I love you. I'll hold you there, okay? He keeps clawing my leg. That really hurt. Yes, I love you. But yeah, so... Okay, are you done? Are you done? Little child deciding to claw my... Oh, I thought he ripped a hole in my shirt. I was about to cry. Sorry about that. But, yeah. So, I'm always afraid of dying and all that. And so, actually, Shane Dawson did a video about like, the end of the world scenarios and all of that. I had a pure, full-blown anxiety attack while trying to watch that video. I actually couldn't watch it for the longest time. Not recently, but I like finished it and then I just haven't watched it ever since. And it's because for me the hardest part is knowing I am so close to the Yellowstone National Volcano. Yellowstone National Park. It's an active volcano, super volcano, I believe. I believe it's a super volcano. And it is overdue. Like, everything is overdue. Everything, like, the San Andreas fault is, I think they said it's, like, over 100 years overdue. I don't remember, but it's well overdue. It's supposed to happen every 160 years, or 150, something like that. And it's overdue. Utah's big earthquake's overdue. I think that one's overdue farther than the San Andreas fault. I don't remember. Don't quote me on any of this, but pretty much this sparked a conversation with my mom about, like, when it happens. It's not a matter my favorite quote, and it's just a constant quote. Like, speaking of, I can't say it as good as this guy can. So let me quickly turn this around and show you guys.
Good news overdue. I'd say it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
He has the biggest point. It is not a matter of if it will happen, it's a matter of when. That is what always gets me, because I'm like, it truly is. Like, you never know when these things are gonna happen. Like, I had no clue last night when I fell asleep, or this morning when I fell asleep, because I fell asleep at 1 in the morning. I had no idea that at 5 in the morning I was gonna be woken up to my mom feeling an earthquake, and then like 7 minutes later having another one. And again, first earthquake I've ever felt, like, and being awake during it. Yeah, it was small, it was quick, it ended really fast. It still gave me the worst anxiety attack, and literally woke me up for a good hour and couldn't fall back asleep. I slept until 11 because I was that tired, because I couldn't sleep. So yeah, so this is just kind of, I don't know what this video is exactly about. It's more or less just me talking about earthquakes and how I don't like them. Pretty much what it's about. Thank you guys for dealing with my little rant and the matter of I don't like earthquakes and that I felt one. A lot of people were saying that they felt it, like, all over the place, and I'm like, okay. I don't think it went that far. I don't know though, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I kind of want to do more of this style stuff, like talking about things that not freak me out, but like conspiracy theories, because I've been watching a lot. I watched Shane Dawson's video. I've always been a fan of conspiracy theories, and I would love to do some of my own theories behind certain things, like, and I agree with some of Shane's theories and talk about them and kind of go more in depth about them. And like my theories, like, again, they're all theories, they're opinions, they're not facts. None of them are facts. So, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Back from the dead.